Texas isn't just gaining population, it's attracting wealth. High net worth buyers, CEOs, entrepreneurs, and investors are all moving here at a pace that we have never seen before. And it's not random, there is a clear shift behind these results. So today I'm sharing exactly why luxury buyers are moving to Texas, as well as what is holding them back. First up is the mega financial advantage. Now, I don't think this is the main reason for most of the clients that we serve, but it has huge benefits. Meaning, when you're in a higher tax bracket, the math hits different. Texas has no state income tax, and that instantly puts tens of thousands and sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars back into your pocket at the end of the year. Combine that with no estate tax, no capital gains tax at the state level. And while I know it's no secret that our property tax is high, most of the time these high income earners are saving money on the state income tax. And suddenly Texas becomes one of the most financially efficient places in the country for high earning individuals. Next up on the same lines of finances is the value you get in a home and in a community and a lifestyle, the value you get in exchange for your money. So if you are in California, New York, we've had several from New Jersey that are moving here to Texas, and you get a lot. For instance, if you're looking for a $3 to $5 million home in Texas, the opportunity is really big. Buyers are finding the quality of a home that they can get high-end custom built here for $3 to $5 million, plus maybe minus a little bit, is extraordinary versus the East or West Coast. The acre lots, fully custom builds, privacy. We have many gated communities, even gated and guarded communities here. The safety that we have here, especially in the suburbs, as well as resort style amenities, both in a home and sometimes in a country club or community. So luxury buyers are finding that other places you get far less for your money than you do here in Texas. Up next is business and job migration. It's no secret that Texas is a very, very business-friendly state, which attracts corporate relocation, entrepreneurs, Fortune 500 headquarters, tech expansion, finance and banking expansions, major healthcare, and even biotech growth. Dallas-Fort Worth alone is adding thousands of high-paying jobs every month. So this wave of professional migration is fueling the Texas luxury growth. This next one is the most common reason that I hear, at least from our clients, of luxury buyers moving to Texas, of why Texas has caught their eye, and it's the lifestyle, the culture, and the quality of life. Luxury buyers are finding suburbs with top-rated schools, communities with an active social life, private golf clubs, high-end dining and shopping, and larger homes without the urban congestion. In these suburbs, you can also get newer designs, new construction, but really it's that lifestyle. It's the culture of Texas that so many people, they're moving here. They want to raise their kids in a Texas environment, which is also a reason many people don't like Texas, and they'll never move here even if they're luxury, they'll never move here for that Texas. I'm saying lean in like a conservative values, because anywhere in the suburbs, they are all going to lean conservative. Your major cities like Dallas and Austin, of course, they're going to be leaning liberal, but your suburbs with those top school choices, all day long, they lean conservative. But even if it's financial places like South Lake, West Lake, North Dallas, West Austin, North San Antonio, or that Boerne area, even Fredericksburg, these country towns have so much to offer for that luxury lifestyle. Next, we see this quite frequently is the remote work and the flexibility that high-income earners have when choosing a place to live, which again, they're choosing these suburb cities where like airport access is unmatched, especially Dallas or Houston. We have the international airport, and so that's attracting many buyers who love to travel for work or pleasure. Cost of living is sane, space and privacy, and even the climate of the outdoors, because I know it gets hot in the summer, which is another reason many people will avoid Texas. They don't like the heat, but most months, I'd say about 10 months out of the year, we can utilize the outdoor space here in Texas. Next up is the strong appreciation that we're seeing in the upscale communities. Even with the recent market shifts, we are seeing that luxury homes are remaining stable with their pricing, And there's an expectation of future growth for the next 5, 10, even 20 years that puts, especially Dallas-Fort Worth, as one of the fastest growing metroplexes in the country. So it gives the luxury buyer confidence for future appreciation for their investment in a property. So buyers are going to see less volatility than the coastal markets, a strong influx of out-of-state demand, with, as time goes on, limited supply, which means it drives prices up over time, giving you a high resale potential. So this is for wealth preservation as well as long-term investment. Next up is the culture and political stability, which I had already briefly mentioned. It's a very conservative state, but with that comes an appreciation for business here. Business friendly, the regulations are lighter, local governments support growth, and there's a consistent pro-ownership mindset here. So for entrepreneurs and high wealth individuals, predictability matters, and Texas offers that. Now let's talk about some things that are holding luxury buyers back from moving to Texas. So first up, it's that same thing that is attracting buyers to Texas is the same thing that is pushing other buyers away, and I would say that would be our political climate is different in Texas. It's well known, it's a conservative state. That makes a lot of people, especially on the West Coast and even East Coast, that are like, oh, Texas, right? There's a stigma on our state. But I personally love it. We've raised our family here and absolutely love the culture here. So you're either gonna love it or hate it, one of the two. Also, if you're a luxury buyer, and we say luxury meaning 1 million plus, because in Texas, there's numbers to calculate, but here luxury is 1 million plus. But I would say that one thing that maybe detracting buyers from Texas is that even though you can get a lot for your money from the $3 to $5+ million range, the 1 to 3, sometimes people are disappointed because there are many homes that are under 3 million that are not updated or they're older style. So we're gonna have many homes that are, we call them Texas style. They're built with stone, lots of brown wood, and so there's that trend that came through, very Texas style, that many people do not like here. So it's really a mismatch between the tastes of Texans versus the trends that have, or in styles that have hit other places in the US. So in the $1 to $3 million price bracket, there may be a luxury mismatch of the expectation of what you can get for your money. And finally, the lack of natural, dramatic landscape. Yes, there are some beautiful places in Texas. Whenever I talk about Texas not being very pretty, I'm talking about if you are living in the city and suburbs, it's pretty flat. There are some beautiful places in Texas, but I think what people don't realize is for me to go experience beautiful scenery, or at least dramatic scenery, I have to drive 5 hours, right? Or it's not near a major airport. So there are some places that are pretty. They're just not going to measure up to California's beauty or the oceanfront property of Miami, right? We're not going to be able to compete when it comes to that type of landscape in Texas, even though there are some beautiful areas here. I'm not saying it's ugly. I'm just saying in comparison. Okay. By the way, my name is Dana Pollard and I'm a real estate broker here in Texas, and I specialize in helping you narrow down where to live in this beautiful state of Texas. We are based out of the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and I can help you find that community, the home that matches your values for your family. Because the last thing you want is to move into a neighborhood that you hate. So fill out the Dream Home questionnaire in the link below, or give me a call or text or email, and I'd be happy to help.